I pray. I pray, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? I tithe religiously, but I'm still struggling. Does God hear me? And then I read this book and realized maybe I wasn't listening.
Contrary wins. For those who want to give up but need to know, greater is coming. Buy now on He Did Not Forget Me.
What up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. We're about to do a special reaction video exclusively here on Viral Hip Hop News. I told you guys to email me, all independent artists. Email me so I can react to your videos. My guy F the Elemental hit me up, took care of business, and now we're sitting here about to react to his video. Still here. Very controversial video, very conscious video, but I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to react to my bro's video, and then I'll come back to give you guys my thoughts. Without further ado, let me go ahead and punch my brother's video up. Yeah, and if my man can go ahead and play that video, let's go to work.
Say nothing to me.
Don't say a thing.
You can.
Lying 'cause your mouth is moving.
We ain't going nowhere. This is ours. Now get your hand out my pocket.
We still surviving in the era of the demons, fighting the game right through the system, but he's scheming, enticing in the murder men, falsifying freedom so they can enslave us. These wicked Europeans acquire land and property with slave profits, visual insane optics, control the main markets, so all of us could come back to them. The murderers created the constitution and tax system, sharecropping, they don't care, drop them. People buy into the plan, they can't stop them. The minds are not inclined to find the truth is not an option, so a pistol to the back of the dome is what's popping. That's how it is in the land of the murderers. Speak truth and the people start deserting you. Fighting for freedom, that line is a joke. The true agenda is disguised behind the mirrors of smoke.
Them not can do us nothing. No trying, try, but still
The hook is hard. This definitely gives me a vibe when I was a kid. That conscious hip hop. Public Enemy type hip hop, you know what I mean?
Here's some history about us. They help spell the mystery. Mistreated by the social.
Go ahead, young brother. Do your thing, man. I like it.
So-called nobles through high-tech imagery, painted as good men, propaganda trickery. I'm sick of hearing of American forefathers who raped our women and old slaves with people across the back. Made them work long days, fed them bad food. They never got paid, while the demons kept all the cash. Made enough to expand, built up a stash for generations to come. It's all about class, but the title of classless is what they amass. Oppression is a sin, expressing it to them might cost your life. We fight for freedom, freedom to think and choose without the demons' rules. Let's supplement the lessons our children learn in schools.
Oh, I like this. Okay. There's a live band going. I wonder if they're really doing that live band or that's just part of the video. That'd be dope to find out. Said it's hard though.
Drapetomania, insane they label you. Never let a demon describe you. Besides, dude, what's wrong with trying to escape from a trap? The people under his control want to bring you right back, so they can live off your energy again. Their progeny is running the show. You pay rent to them. Landlords, tycoons, and icons preaching to the people let bygones be bygones. But they continue to live rich. We live poor. They apologize, so don't expect them to give more. Besides, slavery was written into law, so the judges in the courts were only acting like the devil's horse. America's one big contradiction. You can find the truth if you set a path and listen and see why perspectives based off position make your reality match your inner vision.
Them not can do us nothing. No trying, try, but still trying. Man, lie, we not trust. Our boy rooted in fire. That's why we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We everybody, we still get your hand on my pocket. No.
That was my man. Still Here by F the Elemental. Dope video. Obviously a real dope and powerful message. I'm going to break this down layer by layer. First and foremost, from an execution perspective, the video was clean. The video was clean as hell. It was aesthetically pleasing. You could watch the video throughout. It never bored you. You know what I mean? He had different layers to the video. First, he was on there spitting and doing his thing. Seemed like he was in like a grungy neighborhood. You know what I mean? It was rough. It was rugged. He was doing his thing. Then he transitioned to the young man, suited and booted, buttoned down. I thought one of the most powerful parts of the young man in his performance is he took the hoodie off of the grown man. When we see a lot of these young boys with hoodie on, I know my son and his crew, they wear hoodies in 90-degree weather and shit. So the young man taking a hoodie off the old head, I thought that was real symbolic. I thought that was real dope. And then you go to the performance scene, got the brother, I don't know if he was his hype man or not, live band behind it. Real aesthetically pleasing, real dope, real clean video. Obviously, the B-roll, you have things that's going on throughout to us throughout time. He took it back to the civil rights movement. He took it back to things that we've seen out here now. Mike Brown, Eric Garner, the list goes on and on. George Floyd, Sandra Bland, the list goes on and on of people that look like us, walk like us, talk like us, being murdered in the street like we are nothing. So the imagery and the power was definitely in there when it comes to a visual perspective. From a lyrical perspective, let's start with the cadence. Cadence was definitely something from the boom bap era, something from the era of when we grew up. I'm 40 years old right now. I was born in 83. And I remember when I really started getting introduced to hip hop, it was during the Persian Gulf War. And during that time, you heard a lot of this political enforcement, hard, rugged type of hip hop, in your face type of hip hop. But one thing I do want to point out, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm going to speak to my brother after Elemental, but listening to the song and a few times I heard it, I don't think the brother cursed. And if he did, he didn't curse a lot, which I also think is very powerful and pointed because he's throwing out high vibrational bars, high vibrational music without tainting it, without scarring it with a lot of profanity. I'm one that curses my ass off. I'm not going to sit back and act like I'm a saint, but when you could deliver a message as rugged and as aggressive as hip hop without using the profanity, I always give you a big ups to that. And especially with the message that he was portraying, definitely big ups for not using profanity and doing your thing. What I would like to see is how he's going to bridge the gap, right? Because once you get to a certain age, like, okay, when I was 18, 19, I didn't want to hear shit, right? I was very conscious of what was going on in the world. I had parents that always kept me suited and booted 10 toes down to the ground as to what was going on. Love and care for everybody, but understand who you are and understand what's going on around you. So I was always conscious of that. But you ain't really, I just wanted to party and chill, right? These kids out here right now, why? Right? These kids right now, how are we going to open our ears, or how are we going to open their ears to receive messages like this when the music they listen to got heavy melodic undertones, not a lot of lyrical content, not a lot of high vibrational type of wordplay. It's very, very just diluted. It's the same as drug rap and make you do this and make you do that. Now, it's kids that don't even touch drugs that listen to that type of hypnotic, rhythmic music. And how can we open their ears up and how can we usher this in without them thinking this is dated or without them thinking this is too old or corny or whatever the case may be? Because that would be my thing. How would F the Elemental bridge the gap to where the youth would accept and want to hear and want to listen to this music? Because there is a demographic of people, young people, who don't want that bullshit, that want to listen to this music. How can we get that to them? You know how? By sharing this video, by showing it to your kids, by breaking down some of the imagery that you may have recognized or noticed throughout your time living here in America or wherever you live, and giving them a little bit of a history lesson while they're also enjoying the entertainment at the same time. Overall, man, I thought it was a dope video. I would start giving mics and this mic out of 5 or this mic out of 10, but I'm not here to judge. I'm no judge. I'm no A&R. I'm not going to make or break your music. I want to shine light on your music, give it constructive criticism, give things I like, give things I think can do better. Brother came with it. From a video execution standpoint, from a lyrical standpoint, sonically, it was easy to listen to. Wasn't bad on the ears. It was mixed well. You could tell it was professionally done. You could tell the brother cares about his music and cares about his business. You come here correct, you caring about your music, caring about your business, and you're going to get something positive, constructive. Now, if you come here with some bullshit, I'm going to have to tell you that too. But after Elemental definitely came with it, definitely came with the bars, definitely came with the message, and I appreciate him. Salute to him. Go follow him on his YouTube platform. The link will be in the description box of this video. Go share. First off, no, don't share yet. Subscribe to the content. Leave a comment on the video. Let them know Viral Hip Hop News sent you, giving them some positive vibes, some positive feedback, and supporting that brother's music and supporting that brother's message if you, in fact, connected with what we heard from our brother today. Also, you'll see a link to his website. In that website, you can purchase his album right off the jump. I think it's available on all music platforms, but go ahead and support him from the virtual brick and mortar of his website and purchase it from him straight and direct. I'm sure he would appreciate it as well as I would. All right, there it is. Sam Ant, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News, music video reaction, independent artist after Elemental. If you want your music reacted to here on Viral Hip Hop News, email me, Sam Ant at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com, and I can let you know how. We'll be sitting right here on Viral Hip Hop News for the people to watch, digest, comment, and support. That's it. That's all I got. Sam Ant here, Viral Hip Hop News. I love each and every one of y'all. Show your love for my guy, After Elemental. We out of here, man. Much love to you. And with that said, peace.